Okay, good morning. Welcome to
SuperMath number 66.
SuperMath number 66. We have taken a few days off of angle bisectors, and so I think they're probably not fresh in your mind since it's a little complicated. So I just want to review this property of angle bisectors. Now when I have an angle bisector in a triangle and it splits side A here into two parts, x and y, that the ratio of x to y is equal to c to b. So the ratio of how the angle bisector divides the opposite side, it divides them into the same ratio as the legs. Do you remember how we proved this?
Well, the angle bisector is the same distance away from this side, AB, as it is from AC.
Okay, very good. That is an important thing to remember. The angle bisector, when I drop a perpendicular from this point, is the same distance away. Sorry, I have to go through the x and the y there. So those two distances are the same. So how did that come into play in this proof?
Well, we have some right triangles.
Okay.
This right triangle and this right triangle.
Yep.
And they're similar.
Okay, that's true. They are. Yeah, you're right. It's a good thing to notice because they're right triangles and they share a same angle.
And they share this side too.
And they share the hypotenuse. These two triangles are similar. Okay.
I think they're actually congruent.
They probably are because the hypotenuse is the same and this leg is the same. They are congruent.
How did we prove this?
Yeah, how did we prove it? What else do you notice in this picture?
Well, we have two angles that are the same.
Yeah.
And the angle bisector reaches BC at this point and divides it into x and y.
Yep. Yep. So what we're hoping we can find is two things that are in the ratio of x to y that are also in the ratio of c to b, and we can say they're equal to each other.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like triangle AB, and then this point would be the same as triangle AC this point.
No, they're not the same, although that's not unfortunate. They're not the same. Why aren't they the same?
Well, because we have two different angles here.
Yeah, we don't know that x equals y. Okay. But we are going to look at those triangles. I'll call this point M. Ooh, no, not M, because that usually means the midpoint. What letter do I have available?
D.
D. Okay, thanks. What's the area of triangle ABD?
Well, it's 1/2 x times the height. It's that.
Whatever the side is.
And the triangles have the same height.
Okay. What's the area of triangle ADC?
It's 1/2 y times height.
Okay. So what's the ratio of their areas?
So
ABD to ADC.
well, the halves and the h's cancel.
Okay.
So we get x to y.
That's interesting. So the ratio of the area of this triangle to that triangle is x to y. Now if we could also somehow show that the ratio of the area of those two triangles was also c to b, we would know x over y equals c over b.
Well, we have these heights from the angle bisector.
Okay.
That
And
we know are the same.
We know those are the same. I could call this h2. Go back and call that h1. Okay.
So the area is also 1/2.
Of this one, ABD, is also 1/2 what?
It's 1/2 c times h2.
C times h2. And the area of this triangle here?
Is 1/2 b times h2.
Little b times h2.
So
So that means the ratio of those areas is also
the halves and the h2's cancel. So it is c to b.
c to b. Okay. Is there an eraser nearby?
Here's one.
So we can do an example with this. Let's just take a 3, 4, 5 triangle. And we'll have that angle bisector come down here. Okay. X over y is going to be 3 to 5. Okay. So I know x plus y is 4. They add up to 4.
Yeah.
And I know that x is 3/5 y. So that tells me that 3y over 5 plus y equals 4. How do I solve that?
Well, this is 5y over 5.
Okay.
So you get 8y over 5.
8y over 5 equals 4.
So 8y is 20.
8y is 20.
Y, well, 2y is 5.
2y is 5.
So y is 2.5.
Okay. Y is 2.5. So what is x?
X is 1.5.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So that helps you. This idea about how the angle bisectors intersect with each other helps you actually find those lengths, which is pretty amazing, actually. Pretty amazing. All right. Good job, Hunt. I know we haven't talked about that in a few days, but hopefully that helps.